Good morning, Year 2. Right, today is Wednesday, the 27th of January, and our English lesson, our starter, is about apostrophes. Now, we looked at apostrophes on Monday when we looked at contractions, and now we're going to look at apostrophes for possession. But there is a little video that you can watch. The link is down there and it's also in your pack. But we're going to click on our inverted commas and it will take us to the video.
Apostrophes for contraction. An apostrophe can be used to show that letters are missed out of a word. This is called a contraction. Let's take this alien. He can't find his keys. He isn't sure where he left them. They're over there. He's found them. Contractions are often used in less formal situations. Apostrophes for possession. An apostrophe can show ownership or possession. This is called a possessive apostrophe. Possessive apostrophes show that something belongs to or is for someone or something. The alien's keys were on the floor. The keys were for the alien's new car. Apostrophes for its. It's easy to confuse its and its. In this instance, we use apostrophes for contractions, but we don't use apostrophes for possession. Let's look at the alien again. The alien is driving its car. It's red and it's just been washed. If you're using an apostrophe, the contraction must be short for it is or it has. An apostrophe is never used to show possession in its.
Okay, so here we've got some words. We've got cape belonging to Mr. J. So how can we write that? What can we put? We can say Mr. J cape. Mr. J's cape. Right, so let's go on to the main part of our lesson. So today we're going to think about inverted commas. So sometimes inverted commas are called speech marks, or they might be called quotation marks. And they look like this. Here's a speech bubble, which we've done before when we were in year 1. And inside the speech bubble are some speech marks or inverted commas. That's what we need to call them now. So there are 4 rules when we're using inverted commas. You have to keep your speech marks at the beginning and the end of the words being spoken. So can you see them here in blue? You've got to start a new line whenever someone new speaks. So, how are you doing today? Asked Henry. I'm great, said Ashton. You begin the direct speech with a capital letter. What an amazing day, he announced. And you've got to make sure your speech is correctly punctuated. This includes a piece of punctuation before closing the inverted commas. So there are times, and there's a comma there, I feel that you are a little cold, I said. Oh. So what might the aliens be saying to each other? So just pause the video now and just have a think about what the aliens might be saying to each other. Right, I'm going to have a go at writing something here. So I think one is called Bob and one is called Bill. So I want to go to that planet Bob. Oh, and what's Bill going to say? How will we get there? Now that's a question, so I've got to put a question mark and then the end of my inverted commas. How will we get there? Said Bill. And I need a full stop as well. So I want to go to that planet, said Bob. How will we get there? Said Bill. So then I've done one here because this is what I want you to do in your work. You've got 3 pictures taken from our text that we're looking at. And here's the bear and his piano when he first sees it. So what could Bear be saying? What could he be saying here when he sees the piano in the forest for the first time? Well, I've written here, what is this strange thing? What happens if I press this? Said Bear. So that is my woggle. So I want you now to have a go. You've got 3 that you need to do. Have a think. Remember the 4 rules. And I'll look forward to seeing what your work looks like.